Hi everyone. So today we are going to speak about the new augmented analytics driving intelligent automation. I think the goal is because most of you know that 80% of the time when you have data, it's failing because you cannot use it for action. Okay? So most of the time you have the data, but you are not really translating that into action. So first, our safe harbor statement. Okay? So it's very popular. I know everybody loves it. Then I'm Benjamin Arnulf, Senior Director, Product Management Strategy, Data and Analytics at Oracle. I'm just here with Oracle since 5 weeks, but I have 15 years of career in business intelligence, analytics, data in Europe and North America. So today it's about two things, augmented analytics and RPA. So first, what's augmented analytics? So maybe you heard about it already, maybe not. So augmented analytics, it's a disruptive technology like AI, like RPA. So basically, if you look at the history in the past, if you go to Paris, you will see one person called a lamp lighter. He will go every night, manually turning on the street light for you. That has been automated. Okay, now we have automated street light. Same thing for the morning alarm clock. You will pay someone to go knock at your window, maybe look a little bit like with a creepy eye, and then trying to wake you up. So that has been also automated. It's now the alarm clock. Ignoring each other, also big thing. Before you will get your lunch with your parents, your wife, you will ignore each other reading the New York Times. Now you have your iPhone, your iPad, you do exactly the same, but it's automated. Okay? So augmented analytics, it's the same thing. It's the new approach to automating the business analytic process through the use of machine learning and natural language processing. And you might have heard that we call that NLP, ML and NLP. So basically, augmented analytics, it's on how to automate analytics. So if you are like a business analyst, you spent your time in the past writing SQL queries. Now you don't have to do that. You just pick, and automatically the solution will give you some reports. What's exactly augmented analytics? So for Oracle, our vision, it's mainly natural language processing, natural language generation. So the difference is think about natural language processing as Google or as a search box. You go, you say, show me my sales quarter by quarter, or show me the revenue for last year. Automatically, you will see a report on that. Okay? Natural language generation, it's something different. It's basically you create a report, and automatically the solution is going to write sentences for you and tell, Ben, we saw that the revenue is decreasing by 20% because this or because that. Chatbot integration, it's basically a bot where you go, a digital assistant, where you go and you ask question. And when you ask question using NLP, automatically the chatbot is answering you. All of that, it's through automated and custom machine learning. So I will do a demo, but basically custom machine learning, it's you can upload your data, you can upload your criteria, and automatically you will have some kind of automated machine learning for you. And it's what we call augmented analytics because it's using machine learning in the background for you. You don't have to create anything. Personalized insight and knowledge graph. So when you have your natural language and you ask something to the system, and then when you have your machine learning processing your data, learning about what you want to know, automatically the system is going to show some personalized insight for you. So you are going to have custom alerts depending on where you are, depending on what you do, or depending on with who you are. So let's say you arrive at your campus or you arrive at your company, the system is detecting where you are, and automatically it can give you some insight about what you want to know. Deep data profiling and intelligence enrichment, it's another thing. So for example, Oracle Analytics is looking at all your data, doing like a profiling of your data, and doing intelligent enrichment. What's intelligent enrichment? It's basically looking at your data as the city and automatically adding the state or adding the country or adding meteorological information to it. So it's going to augment your data with public sources, external sources for you. So the combination of all this technology is what we call augmented analytics. And we put all of that into one solution, and you have also others doing the same. All of that is basically to do augmented analytics to action. It's our end goal. The end goal is not only to give you analytics or to automate the process or to try to do the work of a business analyst or a data scientist. The goal is to reduce this thing, about 80% of data not being used for action. What we want to do is to drive data analytics to action. So I'm going to see it to show you exactly what's the action. So I'm going to do a demo of what is Oracle Analytics. And I'm going to show you first what we are doing about augmented analytics. So let's say that you are at your home on a Saturday night, you are watching a movie, you are spending time with your kids, with your wife, you watch Star Wars, and automatically from nowhere you have a chatbot which is going to give you an alert. And the chatbot is telling you, okay, Ben, we know that the revenue is going to decline. We give you a prediction for that. So that is the first augmented analytic. It's basically having predictive analytic through chatbot, okay? So then what we are going to do, we click on the alert, and automatically when we click on the alert, you are connected to Slack. In Slack, you have the analytic bot showing you one graph, predictive analytic, and also showing you what we call NLG, natural language generation. So you see that automatically the bot is telling me, Ben, the sales are increasing between February and May, but the sales forecast show a sharp decrease, okay? And what I can do without calling a business analyst, without calling a data scientist, I can click to go to alert detail. When I do that, it's going to go directly to Oracle Analytics. And it's going to show me what's the revenue forecast alert. So we have already a dashboard created with some kind of augmented analytics for you. What I'm doing, I'm going to go check exactly what's the forecast. And when I go to the forecast, automatically you can see Oracle Analytics telling me that for this forecast, this predictive analytics, we have some recommendation to enrich the data. And you can see that we have inventory data and product data. So the system automatically use some algorithm, machine learning, to tell me that I can augment my data. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and say, fine, I want to add to my dashboard the inventory data and the product data. And I can see that automatically it has been added in the data set. So this data could reside in different clouds. It's not per se in your data lake. It could be like in different clouds, in different databases, and it's automatically added to your data set. Then what I can do, I can go back to my line, to my forecast, and I'm not a data scientist. So I'm going to ask the system to show me more data on that. What I'm going to do is to click on the data and say, explain the forecast. So now Oracle Analytics is going to run, again, machine learning data, is going to run some analytic behind the scene, and telling me basic fact about the forecast. And I can see different graphs automatically generated by the system. So that is not generated by anybody, it's augmented analytics. Again, I'm not really concerned about basic facts. What I want is to know the key drivers, which means what the system tell me is impacting, or what's the correlation between my revenue decrease, the forecast, and different drivers. So I can see that one driver is channel, one other is country, one other is product line. And what I want to do is to take this analytics and say, okay, I want to add the channel, the country, and the product line directly to my dashboard. So I'm selecting this analytics, I click Add Selected, and automatically it's creating a dashboard for me. So automatically it's creating the graph for me, the map for me. I don't have to do anything, and it's taking 1 second. Then what I can do is to try to understand a little bit more what's the correlation between the inventory that was recommended and the forecast. So I drag and drop the inventory to the map, and it's showing me that I have most likely green inventory everywhere. So I know that my inventory looks good for everything. I click on laser, everything looks good also. So I'm going to look at another product, action figures, and I can see that for France, I don't have a good inventory. I can click on the map, I can go, for example, to France, and I can see what's the inventory value. And I can see that it's pretty low, where for London or Germany, we have high inventory. So remember, I started the project with an alert telling me that I have a decrease in revenue. Now I correlated the revenue with the country, with the inventory. Now I drilled down to the product. I check that the product is really low in terms of inventory for France. So now I want to transition that from insight to action. So because in analytics, you need to integrate between your ERP, your analytics system, and your collaborative tools like Slack, I'm going to go to Slack. I'm going to contact Sarah, and I'm going to say to Sarah that I see that we have a really low inventory into our system for action figures. And I'm going to send that to Sarah Bennett. I'm sending this picture into Slack. Sarah is going to receive this specific picture, and I say, Sarah, I need approval to transfer the stock. Sarah is replying that basically she needs to know a little bit more about the stock inventory for the next 3 months before approving. So again, she doesn't have to connect to a system. She can use chatbot. So here we have the analytic bot, and what Sarah is going to do is just click and type OAC. When she types OAC, she's going to say, show me the sales and inventory forecast for London in the next 3 months. So that is what we call natural language processing. You ask a question to a chatbot. Automatically, when you ask the question, it's sent to Oracle Analytics, and the chatbot is showing you exactly what's the forecast in terms of inventory for that. And Sarah is telling me it's okay, you can go ahead and transfer your inventory. So what I'm going to do is go back to my system. I'm going back to my analytics solution. I'm clicking on the home page. And on the home page, I'm going to try to find my inventory dashboard. So I'm going to click, try to find it, and it's here. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to open my inventory dashboard. So remember, now that we have the insight, we know that the inventory is low for France. We are going to transfer some inventory from London to France. So I'm going to click on inventory, and I say that I want to transfer 15,000. So I invoked an action which is going to trigger an API, and automatically it's going to execute the action and connect to another system, the inventory system, the supply chain system. In this system, I'm going to say I want to transition from London to Paris 15,000 figures, action figures. And I'm going to submit it. When I click submit, automatically it's going to transition the stock, and automatically I have a better inventory stock in Paris. So what I wanted to show is first what was the augmented analytics to action. Okay, so you saw that we have predictive analytics, we have natural language processing, we know exactly what's happening in the company, we know exactly that the stock was low, and it's why the revenue predicted to be declining. So basically that was going from augmented analytic to action. Now what I want to show you is intelligent automation, and what we call intelligent automation. It's not anymore augmented analytic to action. What we really want to do is augmented analytics to automation. So remember, we don't want anybody to go and manually transfer the stock. We want RPA to do that for us, okay? So again, intelligent automation, the end goal is not just to have like better management of cost. It's getting more insight from data and boosting the growth. And that is from KPMG and HFS research. So again, most of the people right now are using RPA to fix issues, to fix processes. They are going to use RPA just to automate repetitive tasks or to use large volume of data to automate tasks. What we want is not doing that anymore. What we want is really create insight and boost the growth. And you see that from Forrester, the robotic process automation market is going to reach almost $3 billion in 2021. So it's a big trend. The problem of this trend, it's like AI, it's like IoT, it's like machine learning. It's that not a lot of companies are using it right now. So if we go to another thing from Harvard Business Review, they did a review and they asked top companies, what are their technology importance? What's the priorities and deployment priorities for their company? So you can see that at the top of the list, we have 4 different ones. We have predictive analytics. 80% of the leaders say it's very important. In production, they have only 40%. If you look at cloud services, 78% say it's very important, but only 66% it's in production. And it's already good. A lot of people are transitioning to the cloud, and we see that. Now, machine learning, most of the people know that AI, machine learning, it's important, but for 68%, but only 25% have that in production, which is very, very low. And finally, robotic process automation and chatbot, it's almost 60% of leaders thinking it's important, but only 35% in production. So you see that really robotic process automation, chatbot, AI, machine learning, all the leaders in the industry think it's important, but not a lot are pushing that to production yet. It's why with Oracle Analytics, we try to combine everything to help companies to access to this technology. So what's the new intelligent automation? If you look, for example, at the movie Blade Runner, you will see a lot of augmented analytics, you will see a lot of automation, a lot of AI. So I will say that the new intelligent automation, it's the same. It's AI plus augmented analytics plus RPA. Remember that you cannot do RPA without data. And if the data is not really giving you any sense, anything, any fact, you cannot do meaningful RPA. And I saw that at Hertz in different companies where I was. When you use RPA with not good data, you are not achieving what you want. So the new intelligent automation, it's a combination of these 3 different disruptive technologies. And what we want to show is really what should be the principle for all companies. What's our vision? First, you need an autonomous database. We are speaking a lot about data lake, but remember that in the future, you will not have only data lakes, you will have also cloud lake, okay? Most of the lakes are going to be, most of the cloud are going to be interconnected, okay? So right now, you see most of the companies trying to push their data into one single data lake, but you start to see most companies more and more trying to do multiple data lakes in multiple clouds and interconnect them, because you cannot keep relevant data only in one cloud. Autonomous database, it's really boosted by AI, so it's self-tuning, self-securing, self-patching. So you don't have anything to do. You load your data, everything is done for you. Then you have artificial intelligence, machine learning, learning your data, trying to bring more intelligence and recognize pattern for you. You can add to that intelligent enrichment. So again, if you go to Oracle Analytics, you can add the state, you can add the country, you can add multiple external data sources to enrich your data, and it's done automatically for you. So let's say you bring, for example, data on revenue and then data on city. You enrich your data with meteorological data, with other public data, or incident happening in a city on a daily basis. Then you have your augmented analytics. So again, you don't have to ask for a business analyst or a data scientist. The solution is going to provide you directly insight. So it's going to take all the data, running algorithm, running some model, and send you personalized insight through chatbot, through alert. Exactly the same thing as I shown at the start. And then you are going to push this data, connect through API directly to Automation Anywhere, UiPath, Oracle integration, Blue Prism, any other RPA data, and it's going to run that for you. So your company is going to be exactly the same as a managed portfolio. If you look, for example, at Charles Schwab with Intelligent Portfolio or Vanguard, they are currently running machine learning and AI to automatically manage your stock portfolio for you. Tomorrow, your company is going to be the same. You will receive on your iPhone some alert telling you your revenue is going to decrease. You will not have to connect to any system. You will say, please reallocate the stock for me. Please reallocate my inventory for me. And automatically, an army of bots are going to reallocate and do all the work for you. So we see that in the future, you will not need as many people as you need right now. Your company will act like a serverless, which means doing everything for you through AI, autonomous database, augmented analytics, and robotic process automation. Our vision at Oracle, it's really augmented, so augmented analytics, augmented insight, integrated, because too many times you see companies having like a data lake but not integrated with their ERP or not integrated with any other systems. They lack the interfaces. And then collaborative, because you need chatbot. You need to be able to speak to a chatbot and say, reallocate my processes, do some prescriptive analytic, run some maintenance for me, reallocate resources or sales in the field for me, without having to log on to a system because you are at a conference and you don't want to spend time on your laptop. So this is our vision. You can find more information directly on Oracle Analytics, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn or Twitter. Thank you, and if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you.